Science guy, I'd like for you to explain to our young viewers why they should believe in ghosts, and that it's okay that I'm able to transcend all laws of physics and appear on television.
You must be part of science that we don't understand yet. You're from stuff that's too complicated for us at our level right now to get.
You know what, Bill? Perhaps I am.
Barbarian, IYoYo Barbarian. This thing released, somewhat around Christmas last year, and I was bought it because I was very interested after seeing the video and seeing how it looked. It really caught my eye, so I decided to buy it right on release. And you know what? For $50, this is a really, really good yo-yo. I've tried out some of my friends. I've tried my friends out Horizon, and I've tried out just a bunch of yo-yos that are a bit cheaper in the margin range, about $50 to $70. And this one really outcompetes most of them. I gotta say, the Iceberg for $65 blows everything away. $65 for something that plays like $120 bimetal. You're gonna, who doesn't want that? But saying it does compare. This yo-yo, it's pretty wide. I'll show the specs up here in a second. It plays pretty nice. It is a really fast, smooth, it's dead smooth. Just why you're hearing that noise is because I haven't really lubed it in a while. But even with that, it plays really well. And the bearing it comes with is just as good as an NSK bearing. It plays really well with that. On that fact. Another thing is, for speed combos, this thing performs them almost flawlessly. Better than some, bimetals that are made for speed, the Edge Beyond. It's stable and all, but it can't get the speed that the Barbarian can. I don't say it's as good as my, Samurai in speed combos, necessarily in that, but it plays amazingly. Say you compare it $50 to the Horizon or the Shutter. This thing blows them out of the park. Mainly, I gotta complain about the Shutter compared to this. It's more this thing made their yo-yo a bit more room weighted. IYoYo makes amazing yo-yos. I gotta say, this thing is a lot faster than the Shutter. It's a lot smoother. I'm not so sure about the Horizon. Horizon has a different feel, and it's still a really good yo-yo, but compared to the Barbarian for $50, it plays the Horizon almost plays kind of mediocrely compared to this. I just messed that up. I'm not saying it's as good as a, bimetal or even, some monometal, some of the other more expensive monometals. But if you're trying to go for a budget yo-yo with, little to no pricing, and you want a good bearing, and you want a really solid yo-yo, then you should probably get the Barbarian. Yo-yo Tricks isn't necessarily the best place to shop for yo-yos, but IYoYo always delivers on their quality for a lot of yo-yos, and yeah. Some downsides to this: it's a little less rim weighted than some other monometals. Besides the fact that it's super light and fast, and you can pull off speed combos in a blink in an eye, the rim weight is not the best. So you have to perform them also flawlessly, or you mess up big time. So I wouldn't recommend it for competition, but it's a very fun yo-yo. It's if you're comparing it to so we all know or that like room-weighted yo-yos, like very room-weighted yo-yos, are very for competition, but like the Edge Beyond, I got that for Christmas. That wasn't nearly as fun, and that really bored my interest. Everyone knows it's like an amazing yo-yo, but it doesn't. It just loses its welcome pretty quick. And like if you want to pull off tricks or practice stuff with it, it's a great yo-yo, the Edge Beyond. But in terms of like how fun a yo-yo is, the Barbarian knocks it out of the park. Like, it's kind of like, why did we ever switch to bimetals if there's monometals are so much fun and so light and smooth? And it's kind of like that in a comparison. For a $50 yo-yo, you can beat some really high-end top competition yo-yos. It's another thing. I think it would work great for 5A. See, I'm bad at 5A, but if it's very wide. It is. Let me just bring it closer to the camera. That is very wide, like really wide, ridiculously wide compared to like a lot of yo-yos. It's not Atlas level wide, but it's like pretty wide. I would say for like complex tricks, it's a little worse than most, like for more room-weighted yo-yos, but like regardless, you're spending $50 to get a really solid quality yo-yo. Like for body combos, it does this pretty well. With this, yeah, and like more ollie hoppish type of tricks, like does those pretty well. Slack tricks, it's a little worse at, but you know, out of 10, I'd rate it about a 7 stars in quality, like no 7.5 in quality, and in price range, I would rate it 9.5 out of 10. And thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you decide something, and bye.